Welcome to Every Fact Ever. Like and subscribe for more amazing facts. My name's Ian, and this is 50 facts about plastics in the ocean, written by Diva Stipulai. Fact number 1. On average, roughly 8 million metric tons of plastic is thrown into the ocean each year. Of this number, 236,000 tons are microplastics, tiny pieces of broken down plastic that are similar to your little fingernail. Fact number 2. There are 5 massive garbage patches just floating out there in Earth's oceans. In fact, the one between California and Hawaii is the size of the state of Texas. Fact number 3. By 2020, the amount of plastic in the ocean is set to increase tenfold. The consequences of throwing plastic into the ocean are projected to go beyond our time on this Earth because of the length of time it takes for plastics to biodegrade. Fact number 4. By 2050, there will be more plastics in the ocean than there are fish, by weight. At the moment, only 14% of global plastic packaging is collected for recycling, and only 2% is reused as packaging. Fact number 5. You can find plastics in the ocean as deep down as 11 kilometers deep. This means that synthetic fibers have contaminated even the most remote places on Earth. Fact number 6. Many marine organisms end up eating floating plastics and dying. Marine animals can't distinguish common plastic items from food. They often go on to starve after eating plastic because they can't digest it, and this fills up their stomachs and prevents them from eating real food. Fact number 7. Contact with marine plastic increases the likelihood of corals becoming diseased from 4% to 89%. It also damages the skin of corals, thus allowing infections to spread. Fact number 8. There is more plastic than natural prey at the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. As a result, sea turtles caught by fishermen operating around the patch can have up to 74% by dried weight of their diets made of plastics. Fact number 9. Humans may have already consumed plastic by eating fish. Many humans consume fish, which have all at one time or another eaten plastic microfibers. Fact number 10. In 2016, our global population of more than 7 billion people produced over 320 million tons of plastic. In comparison, back in the 1950s, the world's population of 2.5 billion produced only 1.5 million tons of plastic. Fact number 11. There may now be around 5.25 trillion macro and microplastic pieces floating in the open ocean. That's around 269,000 tons of macro and microplastics in the ocean. Fact number 12. Every minute, one garbage truckload of plastic is dumped into the oceans. That's 32% of the 78 million tons of plastic packaging produced annually dropped into our oceans. Fact number 13. Approximately 60 to 90% of all marine debris studied are made up of plastic. Plastics often contain additives, making them stronger, more flexible and durable. Fact number 14. Around 5,000 items of marine plastic pollution have been found per mile off the beach in the UK. Interestingly, half of all plastics ever manufactured have been made in the last 15 years. Fact number 15. Recent studies have revealed that marine plastic pollution is in 100% of marine turtles. Gut content analysis and other marine organisms has shown plastic pollution occurring in 59% of whales, 36% of seals, and 40% of seabird species examined. Fact number 16. 100,000 marine mammals and turtles are killed by marine plastic pollution annually. Around 1 million seabirds fall casualty to the plastic debris as well. Fact number 17. Every day, tons of plastic is swept into the Pacific Ocean. For example, in Los Angeles, around 10 metric tons of plastic fragments, such as soda bottles, straws, and grocery bags, are thrown into the Pacific Ocean on a regular basis. Fact number 18. Around 50% of plastic that people use are only used once. They are then thrown away as waste. Fact number 19. The amount of plastic that is thrown away and thrown into the ocean is enough to circle the Earth 4 times. Fact number 20. Sadly, we can only recycle around 5% of the plastic bags that we produce at present. Very few plastic bags are recycled, which is not healthy for our environment and human health in the long run. Fact number 21. On average, an American throws away around 185 pounds of plastic annually. The convenience plastic offers has led to a throwaway culture that has resulted in the Earth's current dilemma of plastic pollution. Fact number 22. Plastic accounts for approximately 10% of the total waste that humans generate. Humans generate a lot of waste, which often ends up in landfills, in our surrounding areas, or in our water. Fact number 23. America throws away around 35 billion plastic water bottles annually. Bottled water is ready-made, portable and easily accessible, hence most Americans opt for it. However, these bottles are not reused by people and are just thrown away. Fact number 24. The human body is capable of absorbing plastic chemicals. In fact, approximately 93% of Americans who are aged 6 and above tested positive for BPA. BPA is an industrial chemical that has been used to make certain plastics and resins since the 1960s. However, the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, has said that BPA is safe at very low levels that occur in some foods. Fact number 25. Several compounds found in plastics can alter hormones or even have some potential negative human health effects. PPC is one such chemical that significantly alters an individual's hormones. Fact number 26. About 97% of plastic ever made still exists. Although a small portion of plastic waste is incinerated, every other piece of plastic ever made continues to exist in some form or shape. Fact number 27. We unknowingly consume numerous microscopic particles of plastic. For instance, 85% of the plastic particles collected from Lake Erie for a study were found to be smaller than 0.2 of an inch, and a lot of this was microscopic. Fact number 28. It takes around 500 to 1,000 years for plastic to degrade. Plastic only breaks down into very small pieces but does not degrade, thus polluting the environment. Fact number 29. The US law MARPOL Annex was implemented on the 31st of December 1988. This law prohibits disposing of plastics into the marine environment and requires that ports provide facilities for ship-generated plastic waste. Fact number 30. There are billions of pounds of plastic in the swirling convergences within the oceans, and they make up around 40% of the world's ocean surfaces. Around 80% of plastic pollution enters the ocean from the land. Fact number 31. On Henderson Island, an uninhabited atoll in the Pitcairn Group, isolated halfway between Chile and New Zealand, scientists found plastic items from Russia, the United States, Europe, South America, Japan and China. The plastic debris was carried to the South Pacific by the South Pacific Gyre, a circular ocean current. Fact number 32. Fortunately, there are countries that have already banned or even restricted the use of plastic bags. Examples include Australia, Ireland and Bangladesh, among other nations. Fact number 33. Most of the marine plastic debris collects in different regions of the North Pacific. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a vast gyre of marine debris in the North Pacific Ocean off the coast of California and is considered the largest ocean garbage site on Earth. Fact number 34. A plastic cup takes around 50 to 80 years to decompose. A plastic cup uses non-renewable materials, and this material does not degrade, which is why plastic cups continue to exist for a very long time. Fact number 35. Most of all the recycled plastics could be used to make things such as park benches, trash cans, decks, playground equipment, and kayaks. Plastic recycling is the process of recovering different types of plastic materials in order to reprocess them into other products, unlike their original form. Fact number 36. Recycled plastic bottles can be used to make special fleece-like fabrics which are used in blankets and clothes. The line of plastic parkas and puffer jackets can be bought from companies like Adidas, Roths, Girlfriends Collective and mainstream H&M. Fact number 37. Microplastics have even penetrated the Mariana Trench, the planet's deepest trough. These so-called microplastics are spread throughout the water column and have been found in every corner of the globe, including Mount Everest. Fact number 38. Low-income communities face more health problems by living near plastic production sites. These communities have greater exposure to toxins and waste and bear the brunt of the impacts of improper plastic disposal and incineration. Fact number 39. Most animals' deaths that are related to plastic are generally caused by the animal being tangled up in the water or starving because they cannot eat. Seals, whales, turtles and other animals are strangled by abandoned fishing gear or discarded six-pack rings every year. Fact number 40. Bioplastics are not as green as they seem. Though companies often market bioplastics under the green idea, these products are not necessarily biodegradable and many require specific conditions to break down. Fact number 41. Fortunately, zero-waste supermarkets are popping up in various cities in several countries. These include cities in the UK, Germany, Canada, the United States, Mexico, South Africa and more. Fact number 42. People living along rivers and coastlines in China, Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand and Vietnam are the ones most affected by plastic pollution. These countries, however, are also the top contributors to plastic pollution. Fact number 43. The floating plastic pieces in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch outnumber existing sea life 6-1. Being so big, it's difficult to guess accurately how much plastic or bits of microscopic plastic there really is. It's even harder when literally tons of plastic is being added every day. Fact number 44. Plastics have also been consumed by terrestrial animals including elephants, hyenas, zebras, tigers, camels, cattle and many other large mammals, and in some cases can cause death. Tests have also confirmed liver and cell damage and disruptions to reproductive systems of these animals. Fact number 45. There are more pieces of microplastics in the world's ocean than there are stars in our galaxy. In one scientific study, it was estimated there are between 15 and 51 trillion individual pieces of microplastic in the world's ocean. By comparison, there are 400 billion stars in our galaxy. Fact number 46. 60% of plastic in the ocean comes from either China, Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand or Vietnam. These countries are all developing at a rapid rate, which means an uptake in the amount of single-use plastic that they use. Fact number 47. China is now the world's biggest consumer of bottled water. Bottled water sales in China have exploded in recent years, up from $1 billion in 2000 to more than $14 billion in 2014. Fact number 48. Mechanical systems, such as Mr. Trash Wheel, a litter interceptor in Maryland's Baltimore Harbor, is able to pick up large pieces of plastic. However, once plastic breaks down into micropieces and drifts through the water column in the open ocean, they are virtually impossible to recover. Fact number 49. It has been estimated recently the Great Pacific Garbage Patch may contain 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic and weigh around 80,000 tons, although these numbers are likely to change daily. One study claims there are 334,721 pieces of plastic per square kilometre. Fact number 50. The ocean cleanup is described as the biggest cleanup in history. Using advanced technology, the project aims to clean up 50% of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch every 5 years. And that was 50 facts about plastic in the ocean. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more amazing facts. And if you still haven't had your fact fix, try watching some of these videos. And if you have any suggestions of topics you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment down below.